So welcome to New Tools and Contraptions Edition 2. I will continue with the new tools I purchased last month. And yeah, to start everything off, I've got here these little oilers, which were originally planned to be put on the watchmaker's lathe, but yeah, they're a number too big. So maybe I can put them somewhere else to use. But they're new old stock, so looks like they've never been used. And yeah, they're really nice. You can open them up and close them. They have a little filter in there for the oil that goes in, and a little filter for the oil that goes out. And yeah, too bad they're not the right size. Yeah, so luckily a few days later I was able to order some other types of oilers that are more appropriate size for the watchmaker's lathe. So the next time I will put that out to use it, I will at first install these oilers. I haven't decided which size yet, but yeah, brand new oilers from China. And then I've got these thread cutters here, which are in a really good shape. Look almost like brand new. But they're not just metric or imperial thread cutters. There's something special about them. The thread that they can cut is used to put in those cable glands, and they're called a PG thread. And PG stands, as far as I know, for Panzerrohrgewinde, which is the old type of pipe that will be put around electrical wires in like an industrial setup. And the thread type is now replaced with the metric standard type. So a lot of people are throwing out the old glands like this one with the PG threads on them, and you can get them for really cheap because everybody wants to get rid of them. So yeah, with the thread cutters they came these few here, but I'm on the lookout to get some more and see if we can get the right ones. Now that the special step drill bit arrived, I want to try out the Panzerrohrgewinde Schneider and see if this whole stuff works the way it is intended to. Okay, so the drilling part works fine. Let's see if the tapping part works. Okay, sounds really well. But this is only thin acrylic, so it's not that difficult to cut through. And now the worst part, important part, does the gland fit in there? Yeah, that looks really good. I mean, it's a bit out of angle, but that is totally my fault, and I have to redo that if I want to do a proper installation with it. But for a test, I'm really satisfied. some more things that arrived in the post in the last time. So for example here these molds, originally for like making decorations on cakes, but I also like to use them to fill them up with spare resin, and they're always nice details to add on armor or other things, building props. This one here are hinges, and you have additional little screw pieces that you can mold. And then additionally you get some new carving tools, which are really fine. Just need a little sharpening and a handle, but that's all doable. What was really nice is that they came with a set of stones to sharpen them properly, especially the round ones, and the triangular stones will be pretty useful to sharpen all kinds of carving tools. Another thing that came in recently are these nice originally packed stereo hole saws, which are basically brand new. Have them in 2 different sizes in this. And the seller was so nice to add some hours to use them with, and also one bigger saw from another company, but it's also just brand new. It's awesome, because you never can have too many hole saws. And another special item arrived, which came all the way over the Atlantic from the United States. Is this really cool book on logging in the Redwoods, and I'm really looking forward to read in there about how the people back in the day cut down these giant trees only with hand saws. So impressive. Another goodie that came in a few days ago is this set of like tap extractors. Every once in a while it happens that you break a tap, and then you're standing there and you know this stuff is hardened, you can't drill it out, you have no way to get it back out. And I've seen other people trying to use these, which would engage in the cutouts in the thread cutter, and then you can try to turn it out. And they were quite cheap, so I got some to try it out the next time I break a tap. I hope it will not be soon, but you never know. And usually it's a Sunday evening and all the stores are closed and you can't get them anywhere. So I just picked them up and they're in the toolbox now and ready to be used. And some more goodies from the good old China. These are new knurling wheels for the hand knurling machine that I converted a pipe cutter into. And these are much finer type of knurling, so with crossed lines and straight lines with finer pitch, so I can hopefully make some finer knurling in the future. And these things also came in the mail last week. These are like radius gauges. They're not absolutely nice, but the price was so cheap that I just couldn't resist ordering them. And for the type of work I do, they're good enough. I don't need a $200 set, 200 euro set of gauges just to find the radius on some wooden pieces or define where I want to make a radius cut. And I get different sizes here. They're ranging from radius 1 all the way up to 80 millimeters. And yep, I'm pretty happy to have them now in the collection and be able to use them the next time I need to find out what radius someone put on an old tool, so I can match it and replace it with the proper angles. So then that's it for NT&C edition 2. Hope you liked it, and see you soon with a new project. Bye!